part 2 of turning this locker into the Runaway Ghost's treehouse. So in part 1, I mocked up the treehouse by using cardboard and tape. I was basically making a prototype to figure out what shape and look I wanted for the treehouse. And now that I have all the sizes and shapes for the structure, we're gonna convert it into wood. Okay, so this is my first time working with wood and like trying to make it into something. And for this project, I used basswood sheets. They're also called thin craft plywood. So if you look that up on Amazon, you'll find it easily. One of the nice things about this wood is that it's really textured and also thin enough to cut with a like box cutter. As you can tell, I just had to slice through it like 3 times. But I did have to sand it a lot because I was getting a lot of splinters. But for this project, I just took the cardboard mock-up I made and just measured each piece and then basically converted it into wood. And now you're probably like, what the heck? Why are you taping it? It's temporary. I'm just taping it together to make sure I like the shape of it. I'm going to use wood glue to attach it all together by the time you guys watch part 3. As for the log cabin look and the fences, I used a bunch of popsicle sticks, which it's so nice that they're so thin enough that I can just use scissors to cut them. It saves so much time. And as you can see, I'm using the end of each popsicle stick for part of the fence, and I'm basically cutting off both ends for the log look. I hope that made sense. So here it is. Here's an example of the fence, and there's a longer fence. Wow, so cool. And then, where is it? There it is. There is part of the log wood look. This is just to like give it more texture and more of like a house look, and it also will thicken up the house a bit. I didn't really show the process of me like measuring and cutting each popsicle stick for these panels because it took forever and it was really not that interesting to watch. But I basically just like taped a bunch of popsicle sticks together and then put it on top of each panel, traced it, and then cut off the side pieces until it fit. And honestly, it looks a lot better than I thought it would. I do plan on using wood stain to color the whole thing, but I don't know anything about wood stain, so I'm gonna have to figure that out. I'm also not sure if I want it like super bright or like light or dark. I have no idea. So I definitely need to do some like color mock-ups to figure out what I want it to look like. And I will make a video of the staining process, but I'll make sure to do some tests beforehand. Yippee! There's still a lot of work to be done, but I really like how it looks so far. And in part 3, I'll have the house all glued together. And I think in the next part, we'll start working on the trunk of the tree. If you guys have any suggestions or ideas of what we can add to the tree house, please let me know because I want to make this project extra special. I'm thinking I'm gonna do the trunk with paper mache, but I'm not sure yet. Now today is Milky Monday, but I will not be live streaming. This is the first Milky Monday I haven't done a stream since I started Milky Monday. Because I'm currently in Italy on vacation, so I literally, I cannot live stream. Same for next week, I won't be live on Monday. But I will be back in live streaming on July 15th. So until then, I hope you guys are excited to see this project progress. I'm excited to show you guys the art I make in Italy when I get back. But until then, I love you all so much and have an amazing day. Bye!